Hiren, is there any explanation of that data? Are things getting better? Is what I think people in India would want to know.
Yeah, hi Vishnu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so I was surprised to see that the fire so far in the Punjab and Haryana region has been the lowest since 2012, 2016. We never saw such low level of fires in last many years. And that point me to think that there could be two possible reasons. The first reason is it could be that the burning season, the harvesting and followed by the burning season has been delayed for some reason. And I was reading some reports just today morning, and it seems that the rainfall was excess in Punjab and Haryana this July, August. And that destroyed some portion of the rice and other crops. And also there were some rain spells in October, and that delayed the harvesting season in some parts of both states. So I'm a bit afraid that the season has been delayed and we haven't seen yet the peak fires uh, in coming 2 weeks, October last week and November first week. That's where normally the burning activities peak. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I'm a bit afraid that this year this the harvesting and the dynamics of burning is quite different from the other years. I think it's mostly forced by the excessive rain in both states, both in July, August, where we have the peak monsoon season. Some parts are some portion of the crops has been destroyed, and later they replanted the rice and other crops in July and August, which is too late actually. So which we are not seeing yet, and that's why I think we are seeing the lowest number of fires so far, because I think farmers are still waiting to harvest the lately grown crops.
So we could actually see significant forest fires in the days ahead. In terms of air pollution levels, Hiren, is there any direct correlation that you are seeing? Because the levels, for example, in Delhi are still fairly high. They were yesterday, and yet the forest fire numbers are low. So what explains that?
Well, it was low, but it was. I looked at the PM 2.5 data from the U.S. Embassy site in Delhi, and it was an episodic transport of the smoke from the nearby fires in Haryana. So fires are still not zero; it's still at lower level, but it's just a one puff of the smoke transport, the pollution transport over the Delhi region, and then it went back to, I would say, not normal level, but to a lower level. Uh, but there are also some fires in UP, in the northern part of the UP, and also in the eastern part of Delhi, which might be also contributing to the pollution level up to some level in New Delhi.
And Hiren,
And
I
and,
think an
and the,
important point is that every year, because agricultural practices are same on both sides of the border, forest
yes.
fires in India affect Pakistan and vice versa. So the entire Indo-Gangetic plain is in fact impacted as a result of forest fires, not just in India but Pakistan as well, East Pakistan.
That's true. You have shown that map, right,
Yeah.
of satellite data that we got
In
today
fact,
morning.
let's have that last frame out of today's data, but go ahead here and continue with your
So
point.
that's why, yeah, you could see that those fire hotspots are on the both sides of the border, and depending on the wind direction that on a particular day, that will determine that in which direction the smoke outflow will take place.
Yeah.
But normally speaking, seasonally the winds are northwesterly, so winds are flowing from northwest to the southeast. So whatever we burn in Punjab and
Yeah.
Haryana, Delhi is the next stop. It's in the vicinity of this burning region, and the whole this the what we call the river of smoke.
It
It
just
flows
continues.
from the Punjab,
It
Haryana
does.
all the way to Bay of Bengal.
No, it does, and that's a huge concern. Hiren, thanks very much for
Thanks.
explaining some of that data and the early trends. And I think that the takeaway for me from this
Right.
discussion is that these are early trends, and that it's something that
These
we
are very
will,
early trends, and
yeah,
and 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 the season, the burning season, I think
has
is
been
delayed
delayed
this
and may
year.
not have started. So we need to be careful. Let us
Yes,
hope it stays low, but
it
chances are
stays
it
low.
will not. But Hiren, thanks very much for being with us.